my microphone's actually picking up. Ah! Oh, I'm back. I'm streaming. I hope you guys are excited. Cause, it's Saturday, you know? Stinking, listen, we're eeling it up right now. Okay, normally I don't have ideas for the art streams now, because I've just been, like, neglecting. Hi, Monster. I've just been neglecting to plan anything out. Yesterday, actually, I was drawing. I was like, wouldn't it be funny if, I did nostalgia bait, but it was just, like, fish, and it was, like, video game fish going after the consoles that from the games that they're from. That's what this stream is today. That's what I'm gonna try and do. I have this as well that we're gonna be slamming down. I do have hair. I honestly, none of my beanies that I had went with the sweater, and so I was like, Crim with no hat, is that allowed? Look at my balding head, Pips. Look at me. It just, like, explodes. Anyways, like, my hair is like a Lego piece. That you can just stick onto the stinking Lego. That's how this works. Holy crap. Hi, Pomsky. Anyways. I need to draw. Let's get into it. I'm gonna do the Earthbound Kraken. Because I love that thing. By the way, I think the Earthbound Kraken is pretty cool. In case you guys didn't know already. Yeah. If I was an Earthbound Kraken, that game would be completely different. It's just a picture of me rising from the water. Oh, I gotta show you guys what I bought, actually. Okay. I'm gonna do this really quick. But I want to show off what I bought. I do remember last Earthbound stream. That one's gonna be a hard one to forget. I'm gonna be so honest with you right now. That was like torture. Anyways, I got Guitar Hero. Hold on, I got Guitar Hero for the DS. And it's really stinking neat. Because what you do is you put your hand in the thing, and then it's got like the tabs on here, and literally like you strum it. You strum like that, and then press the buttons on the side. It's so cool, dude. I literally just bought that today. I never thought that I would see that in my life. Oh yeah. The Earthbound stream was crazy. That stinking game is so cool though. It's missing the pick. But that's about it. I gotta see how much that goes on, like, for eBay. Guitar Hero DS Lite. It's 20 bucks on eBay, the Guitar Hero add-on. $20 to $30. You should get it, Pomsky. If you have a DS. Whoa. No, it's not that bad. I thought it would be more. But it's pretty cool. Anyways. When does the live start? started. I have a DSi. I don't know if the DSi will work, because it needs to have, it plugs in. I just dropped my stylus. It plugs in through the, Game Boy port on the DS Lite, which I don't think you can see that well. But that's how it goes. Oh my gosh, I literally dropped my stylus. Okay, here we go. Soggy burger. Oh man, why is it soggy? Yo, welcome. Yeah. Get a towel on that thing. This is a Super Nintendo controller. See? See it in its glory. Rinses burgers with soap and water before consumption. You gotta make sure they're clean. Oh my goodness. I love the Earthbound Kraken. Anyways, I feel like I talk about that once every stream, but it's not a stream unless this creature is brought up, apparently. Can we restart the video? My friend Josh might get here. Yeah. Let me just Just let me know whenever Josh gets here. Let me, you know. Alright, there. Hi, guys!
What the dog doing?
No, Josh better show up. The bit's not gonna be the same again. I can't do it a second time. Yeah. That guy. We all know Josh. This is... I think everybody should know Josh. Very Joshable person, you know what I mean? Oh my goodness. Yeah. Oh my gosh. So, I have a problem, and it's the fact that I'm gonna talk about Poppy Playtime. You should draw Boney from Mother 3. I should. That dog is cute. Anyways, I gotta talk about Poppy Playtime because I need everybody to know that I've been evil about that game, in the sense of I need to talk about this. I need to talk about it live. I need to talk about it because it's been on my mind for 3 freaking days, and that's bad because for some reason I can't stop. I'm like, why? And the most valid thing was whenever I watched Markiplier's stream, and he said everything, not everything that I was thinking about the game, but he also didn't like it. And I was like, wow, praise be God. It's not just me, you know? Yeah, he was like, which honestly, it could have been like a couple of different factors that weighed in on him just like crashing out over that game. Cause it was like, he didn't have a fun time, it didn't seem. I'm watching him. Sharing a brain cell with Mark is always a treat, literally. I was watching him play it. I haven't seen the full stream, but Twitter blew up over this. Twitter was blowing up over him not liking the game. He didn't have a good playtime. No. So like one of the things he said was the game is only chase sequences and junk like that, and they just use the same tropes over and over and over, and then they add like random new characters in that don't really need to be in the plot, and then they kill off the other ones that you think would have plot relevance, and they take them out in like 2 seconds for no reason, and it's just all over the place, and the whole game is a mess. And I literally, yesterday after I got off work, I looked at Ann and I was like, oh, hey, Markiplier's live. He's streaming Poppy Playtime. She's like, oh, really? And I was like, I can't wait to watch him play that game because I want to see his criticisms of it. And oh boy, were those criticisms great. And mention. It's, but yeah, I think, and here's my thoughts on Poppy Playtime. I'm putting this out into the world. Here's my thoughts. I think that Chapter 1 was pretty good. I think Chapter 2 was alright. Chapter 3, you lost me a little bit. Chapter 4, I was like, alright, there's a cult. Chapter 5, I didn't know it was happening. Like, you know, I think that there was potential to it, but the fact that I think they're having an identity crisis, and I think that they don't really know where the story's going, and they're just kind of making it up, and that can have its strengths sometimes, but this time I don't think it's a strength, because, literally it is unplanned. That's my whole thing, and I'm like, fine, like, I don't plan things out either, but like, at least I knew where to quit, you know? Like, I think that nobody would have complained if they took their time on it. That's my thing. And also added less characters to, you know, like, fill the empty space that they had. You know, I don't even think they need, like, I don't even think there was empty space. I think their space was too full, honestly. So I take back that statement. But, like, God, how many plushies, like, are you adding these characters in so you can make merch? Like, what's going on, you know? Exactly! You don't need to do this. Please. I saw Lily Lovebraids. I hate that chick. Honestly. Like, so for real. Yeah, it's pointless. No, it's like jingle, jingle, jingle. Oh my gosh, guys, look. Here's a franchise where we're killing children. Don't you want to see that? I bet everybody would love to just watch, like, these kids. Look, guys, we're putting them into the suits. We're putting them into the toys. You know, isn't that great? Like, don't play the game. Play the game. And I'm like, I don't like it. It just sucks, dude. You know? It's so stinky. Like, yeah, that's pretty much the plot. I mean, that's what I gathered from it. Poppy Playtime feels slightly better, like a slightly better Garten of Banban. The two games are indistinguishable from each other to me sometimes, literally. I think, and Markiplier's never crashed out playing, well, I can't say never crashed out playing Garten of Banban, but he like, you know, but yeah, I've kind of started taking an issue with games that, like, just kill children for the plot, like, for no reason, honestly, because I'm just tired of it, you know, like, I just gotta be so serious, that sucks, you know? Honestly, do whatever you want. Play the game. I think, like, play it for yourself and make your own opinion. I'm not gonna stop you. I just think that it kind of sucks. It super sucks, actually. And also, Markiplier didn't like it. We need to get better plot ideas than harming children. It's incredibly overplayed, and it's just a tired thing for mascot horror. Literally! So looking forward to the new Resident Evil. I'm so excited for that game. Like, actually. No, but, I can't handle just the stinking killing kids trope anymore. Like, that, like, it made sense in FNAF. I say that. It made sense in FNAF, and now they're not. I'm just so glad that FNAF stopped killing kids. They're putting kids in harm's way, but they haven't killed them yet. You know, in the new games, right? Like, I hope I'm right about that. I'm having a trouble following the plot of Secret of the Mimic. I'm gonna be so for real. No, because the one kid did die. Okay. But it wasn't 5 of them. Like, I don't know. Hear me out. A machine that uses people to power the machine, but in place they're just, oh wow. Just a blob of people. My favorite horror is probably Our Friendly Neighbor. Oh. I haven't heard of that one. I hate mascot horror so much nowadays. It's just such a nothing burger. Yeah! FNAF did what it needed to do, and it did it in an alright way, but God, can we explore other types of horror. My favorite horror game isn't the Haunted Mansion in Mario 64. Yes! Oh, man. Or, like, okay, here's another critique I have of, like, some scary games, is, like, I think sometimes the scares are just based on, like, shock factor, and not, like, jump scares. I'm saying, like, just unnecessary violence and gore. And I feel like we could do better than that. Like, I think, and honestly, hear me stinking out, because Resident Evil is such a good scary game. I haven't watched Mark play it in a while, but I don't know if it borders on the line of being unnecessarily violent or not. Like, I think in the setting for it makes sense, you know what I mean? And I was watching my friend Pen. She was playing the first game, actually, and kind of just going through it. And the fact that the way that you go down the hallways, it's such a harsh camera cut that you actually don't know what you're walking towards. I was like, holy crap, that's terrifying, you know? Oh, Sesame Street, but spooky. Hi, Echo. I've been moving away from a lot of mainstream games because people just get upset if there's no blood. Literally! People got upset because, one of the Final Fantasy VII games censored some gore. Yeah, I'm not, like, can we move away from that, please? But anyways, I was talking to Anne today, too, actually. In the span of last night and a little bit in the day before, I came up with my own quote-unquote mascot horror idea game pitch. And honestly, I think it's kind of baller. Don't know when or if it's gonna happen or be relevant in the future, but I told, I want to follow all of the same tropes that mascot horror is kind of doing, but, like, make it good. So it's gonna be, like, kind of, like, you know, like, really cliche, and then also not cliche. So I'm planning on putting this game somewhere in the middle of the road, you know, in between. What's your take on mouthwashing? I like that one. It's really, like, I don't know, it's very, like, I don't know, I think it's really good. I think that one was well done. Like, there's a lot of nuance to it, and it really depends on the person playing to be able to pick up the plot points and stuff, and to, actually figure out what's happening in the narrative. So, like, I think that game, it relies a lot on, like, the mystery part of it, and being like, oh, we gotta, like, you know, sing it, everybody's dying, and we don't know when it's gonna happen. Splatterpunk, I think that's the name of the genre, and extreme horror can be done very well, but also when you start throwing characters into a meat grinder, it stops having meaning or effect. Exactly! Thank you! I love when media manages to make me feel awful and revolted, but by God, they better have some stuff behind it. Yeah. I think psychological horror is cool, but I don't tend to play those games that often. At all. Actually, I don't play scary games. But I probably should if I'm gonna start critiquing them and making my own. Oh, I love Iron Lung. Mouthwashing would have made an excellent indie film, literally. Listen, Earthbound Beginnings was hard because of how much you have to grind in it. No, but I really want to make my own, like, quote-unquote mascot horror game. So bad. So stinking bad. And I don't want it, no children. Not children involved. None of them. None. Okay? Because here's my thing. If the stinking fun park isn't open, why did there need to be children there? If you're gonna put them around things that you think might be dangerous, don't do that. Why would you do that? It's like Jurassic Park. Yeah, we need more dinosaur horror. Oh my gosh, no. So, okay, everybody sit down. Medieval dragon horror game, Smokey. Anyways, my FNAF OC. Anyways, everybody sit down. I'm about to explain some junk to you. I have this plan, and I don't know when it's gonna happen at all, if it even happens. But I had this plan that if I were to make a mascot horror game, here's how it would start out, right? The characters. All right, this is my plan. This is my pitch. Okay. There's this company. Don't know what it is. There's this company. They make a game. Game gets super popular. It's like Mario, right? So it like sets the stage for like other video games. It's a revolutionary game, okay? And so, they make other games, blah 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 blah. But they have like, it's gonna be like a creature-esque, okay? So they have like a lot of these like different animal type like deals, different creatures that you can run into. Maybe like Pokemon, whatever. So, this game gets super popular and, like, pops off. Well, that was, like, sticking in the 90s, probably. I don't know, stinking know. Later in the future, they get this pitch from some guy. And he's like, hey, man, comes to this company. He's like, dude, what if we made your creatures real? So, they start taking animals, and it's like Jurassic Park, okay? Hear me, it's like Jurassic Park. So they start taking animals, and they start genetically modifying them to look like these creatures in the game. Well, here's my plan. They're gonna put them in a park. They're gonna put them in an interactive park like a zoo, okay? And before they do that, they want them to be like the kids to be able to like, you know, actually be all hands-on with these creatures, right? So, in order to desensitize these animals, genetically modified animals, they take like audio, and you know how you desensitize a horse? Basically do that, and then also they'll have like audio of like kids yelling and screaming and like having fun and stuff. So if you put that in the game, that's scary, but there's no children involved, none of them, okay? So you have like, that's the setup, right? So you have these creatures that they're trying to like, you know, set up like Jurassic Park, but not. They kind of look cartoonish. It's like a mythical creature park, okay? Amusement park. Cool, right? We're on the same page. So, they're having trouble getting these of course, genetically modified animals to, like, you know, learn and, like, take commands and junk. And also, I don't know, there's just a lot of problems, and it's not really working out as they hoped. Well, just so happens, one of them eats or, like, kills a person, okay, in my amazing plan, for this game that doesn't exist. One of these things kills a person, and they're like, oh my god, we invested so much money in this, like, project. If word gets out that this thing killed someone, like, we're donezo. Like, we're gonna have to shut down. And they're like, somebody, I don't know who yet, and I don't know how it's gonna happen, somebody's like, actually, if we were to take that dead person and put them in the monster, what would happen then? And that's the idea that I had. So then it's a bunch of these animalistic creatures, and then one of them actually thinks. Can you say that all again? I was playing Angry Birds. You're gonna just, you're just gonna have to rewind. Just go. But have you won in Angry Birds? Are you winning? I hope so. But that was my plan. And so it's gonna be like kind of Resident Evil style maybe, but the person who, like, the player character that you go in as is like gonna be tasked with like exterminating the animals and stuff. They think that it's only one in there whenever you go in to begin with. But it's gonna be like one of these things where you think what you're fighting is an animal whenever it's actually like just like a person. And you kind of like, they're hunting you in reality whenever you think they're like you're hunting them. That's just, yeah. So that was my pitch. Now if this game does come out, I'm gonna have to ask you all to forget this stream ever existed, so it's a surprise to you. In the future, 20 years down the line, give or take. I'd say a good 20 to 30 years. Hopefully mascot scary games are still relevant in that time. We'll just have to find out together. But forget about it. The only mascot horror I'd be super interested in seeing is something inspired by 80s cartoons. Oh yeah. I love the old cartoons. Park Tycoon first half to horror survival back half, yeah. It's literally, yep. I'm gonna take this information and I'm gonna make it a YouTube channel and make theories based on your game to get people instead. Okay, fine. Fine. Interested. Do that. Do that. Or just in general inspired by swords and sorcery stuff. That was popular around that era. Yeah. I think that there is, like, I think that mascot horror has potential. I just think that people need to take the potential and not, like, doo-doo on it. You know? I think that perhaps if we all stinking got together and decided as a group, hey, why don't people just start making good games? That'd be pretty sick. Dude, I would love chocolate. Is it milk or dark chocolate? Personally, I'm a fan of dark chocolate. I don't care what anybody says. Ooh. Nah, the dark chocolate. Listen, okay, I'm making this Earthbound Kraken. God, I hope people remember what this thing is. I feel like this creature is so freaking niche now. If I were to find $1 million, what are you doing with your 60 bucks, twin? Too much. Too much. $60 could get you far. Get you so far. Could buy, like, 2 food. Next time I go to a Comic-Con, I'm gonna wear a hat and take a baseball bat with me. Maybe a striped shirt, you know? I think Krim would buy a Nintendo with wait, buy Nintendo with $1 million. Yeah, oh, don't even get me started about that. I will be the head of Nintendo. That's my plan. Off reference. Close. Earthbound. I kind of wanted to play Off. But I know that it's like, actually no. I kind of want to play Off. Here we go. I gotta draw a stinking Super Nintendo. Nintendo CEO 2028. This is doable. I can do that in 2 years. No, I think that, I think low-key, though, I think Nintendo would probably hate me if they figured out who I was because of the way that I just, like, abused the Pokemon franchise. In all respect, I think me and Nintendo would wouldn't get along that well. As much as I love them, I also hate them. You wanna know what I would do? I would localize Mother 3. So first thing I would do as head of Nintendo. First thing I will do as head of Nintendo is localize Mother 3. Second thing I would do, as head of Nintendo is make, crap, hold on. I would put a DS emulator on the Switch. I would also make certain online features free, and you have to pay for the membership. Actually, no. Get rid of the memberships. No memberships. I put all of the games that are ported right now on the Switch and put them up in the eShop so you can buy them and own them in bundles for $5 each. Maybe more if you get the whole package. And it's gonna be like a heck of a deal. You know? Because you could buy all of these Nintendo 64 games, first time purchase only, for $30. That's what I would be doing at Nintendo. Yep, virtual consoles, back. Utilizing the touchscreen on the Switch, that would be me. You turn that sucker sideways, start playing the DS somehow. That's what you would do. Yes, I would port Kid Icarus Uprising, 100%. That is what I would do. Also, Fossil Fighters would make a comeback. Star Fox, we will make a new and improved Star Fox game that is like the one that got canned back for the Wii U, and then they had the stinky one that nobody liked, and then Star Fox fell off, and everybody forgot about it, except for me, because I'm a real fan. But we would make another Star Fox game. We'd get rid of that purple stinking other fox wolf chick, because what was she doing there on the GameCube? Make the game completely better. It's amazing. Earthbound 64. We'd get Shigesato Itoi back on the stream. We do it. Super Smash Bros. New. Stinking. What else? What other games do I really like that I want to see back on the Switch? We'd make a whole new console that's the size of a house, and it's VR. You put the headset on, you walk through it, and the entire thing is a simulated video game that you can feel. Don't die in there, though, because it hasn't been tested yet. That's the next thing that we would make, because you know what? Nintendo goes big, and we don't cut corners. That's what I would do. We'd buy every other stinking game studio and become the biggest monopoly ever. Like Disney. Yeah. Vote for me. Can we get Sakurai as a playable character in Smash? Yes! 100%. Am I back? Am I live? Hello? Hello? Was everybody here for that? Oh god! Ah! Ah! Am I alive? I cannot tell if I'm streaming or not. Am I back? Nintendo heard me! My whole computer crashed! I Dude! Freaking! There's no way that happened. By the way, I think that Nintendo destroyed my stream so that I wouldn't get 1 million backers on my votes to be CEO. That was a malicious attempt. I'm so scared it's gonna happen again. That was terrifying. My whole thing crashed. Anyways, they're trying to snuff me out. Yeah. I stinking. Ooh. Ooh. Ooh, that was bad. They're not gonna stop me. They can try. They heard all of my great ideas. They're trying to silence me. They're like, dang, this chick. Dang it, she's gonna get too good. Oh man, we gotta silence her by killing her stream and computer. You can't stop sinking the ball that's already rolling your way. I'm a boulder. And I'm about to stinking bold your way. Anyways, I gotta draw a Super Nintendo, and I'm 100% gonna trace it. By the way. And if anybody has a problem with that, I don't want to draw a box. That's it. I did the exact same thing with the Nintendo 64, and I'm sure you can 100% tell. But, you know, we just pull one of these, you know? Like a little... Give me a second. I'm not a cheater. I just don't want to draw a box. Pull one of this. It's like, how am I supposed to remember how it looks, you know? Me, whenever I have one that's like right under my desk, right here. That's fine. Look, it looks just, it looks just like how it would if I drew it from memory, huh? Huh? Don't we love it? I love it. Because I'm not a hater. Except for I am sometimes. Like with stinking scary games that I don't ever play because they're scary. But I also criticize them harshly. We got a button here and a button there. And then one of these, and another one. And it just kind of goes like that. Boom. Wait. Boom. Mm-hmm. There. Hi, Pomsky. Yeah, like poopy playtime. Boom. There we are. Yeah, what's up with that? Just stop being busy. Being busy is lame. You need to start playing Sonic music on stream. That would be pretty neat. I mean, I could always just, you know, Where is my music? Okay. Actually, you know what? I do have an idea. Do I have it on YouTube? I wonder. Hold on. View channel playlists. Because I have arguably bad music. Okay. Ooh, get it. Ooh, yeah. Sing it. Boogie one out. Boogie one this way. It's so good. Did I ever show you guys this song? Hold on. Give me a second. It's from Animal Crossing, and it's... Oh, I don't have it on here. Hold on. Swear to gosh, it's so good. No, it's not that. Where are you? In the meantime, 2 unavailable videos are hidden. Oh, I hate. I'm evil. Give me a second. Bless your ears. My whole thing is gonna crash again. I can feel it in my bones. If it does, I'll cry. I can't close out of this tab. Don't kill me. Don't do it. I'm so scared right now. My stream's trying to implode. Why? Nintendo, release me from the shackles that you have put me in. I'm sorry about wanting to be CEO. Anyways. I'm actually not sorry, but don't tell them that I said that. This song is one of my favorites ever. By the way, my YouTube 100% froze on that song. Not this one, but the other one. Yeah, I could draw to this. This kind of goes hard. Ooh. Ooh, ooh, ooh. I can't be cursed. This is the problem. I hate on Poppy Playtime, I hate on Nintendo, and now everything's going to crap. Somebody doesn't want me here. And it's a crime against me. People think that I'm too cool. They see me as a danger just because I talk. You know, that's the problem. There is another song. This is Lyle and Lottie's theme from Animal Crossing, by the way. I don't know why they have that in there. Oh yeah, so good. Let's see. Sorry, it's gonna play that track again. There was another one that I love. It's Wild Woody soundtrack, Treasure Caves. This one's insane. Okay, I actually gotta start drawing Wild Woody. The main character is a pencil, and he's weird and wild. Hold on. It's towards, like, the end that gets insane. It's, like, right here. Hold on. I hope you guys can hear this. Who made this? It's really stupid. Wild Woody, man. He sings some crazy songs. Okay. What else did I... Ooh. I love this one. No, literally. I can get behind this. If you could guess, it's the Kraken's theme. Because we love those. If only I could draw its fat and bulbous head. Then my life would be easier. You know what? I have a question. Why don't people try to make consoles anymore? Like, is the console market, like, just dominated now? Or do people just not care to, like, do that? It's the Kraken of the Sea, which is, like, one of the only individual creatures that has its own theme in Earthbound. Yeah, they are. But, like, why not make a console? That's what I, like, can we have no new players in the ring? Yeah. I guess, because it's, I understand it's easier to, like, make something for a pre-established, like, for the Switch, for, you know, the PC and all that. Like, that junk makes sense to me. But I also want to see if people will just make new ones, you know? Like, the handheld market is pretty open right now. Somebody could do that. Yeah. Oh, for real? Ow! The stream dies and the redeems fail! What? Where am I? Hell? I'm just kidding. That is actually kind of funny, though. It's one thing after the other. I did actually open YouTube to play Sonic music, by the way. Let's see. What do we got here? Sonic Adventure. Have you guys heard? Oh, ooh, yeah. Fine, Bree. Fine. Have fun. Oh, actually, have so much fun for real. Okay, here we go. I do like this track a lot, honestly. Oh yeah, it's so funny because I've established myself as like the ultimate gamer around my coworkers, and so anytime, like, they'll ask me questions about games that I wasn't even alive for, but like I know the answers to some things, and there's nothing that is more whimsical in my life than knowing the answer of a game question for something that I just wasn't there for. It's amazing. But they, like, two of my coworkers, they bought these Game Boy emulators, and they, they've been playing, like, original, just Game Boy games, and, oh, it's fun. It's amazing. And my coworkers are, like, in their 30s, too. So it's like, you know, there's a gap. It's just kind of funny, because they'll show me what they're doing in the games that they're playing, and it's like seeking, like Castlevania, or, you know, Pokemon, or, like, one of the Zelda games, or, you know, stuff like that. Tetris. It makes me happy. And then I brought, oh man, they were talking about Earthworm Jim the other day. Praise be God, I knew who that was. I've not played any of those games, but I know about Earthworm Jim. You should play, I'm almost, oh my gosh, can I talk about Katamari for a second? Dear God, I don't think that, it's literally been like 2 weeks. Seaside Hill, oh yeah. I'm surprised that you, like, immediately knew that, but actually not, Pomsky. I'm kind of just letting it play. Can I talk about Katamari? Because I started playing that. I started playing Katamari. I think, like, it, like, since the last time I streamed, you guys haven't heard about this journey that I've been on, I don't think. Katamari has dug its claws into me, and I'm a different person. It's like Earthbound almost all over again. It's scary. I think that everybody should play Katamari. It's the one where you have... Hold on. Let me just... Oh, come on now. It's Katamari. I was playing Katamari Damacy, and then I played We Love Katamari Reroll, and then I need to play the third one. But it's so good. It's so much fun. You roll up stuff in a little ball, and it's so much fun. And look, you get to play as the prince, and the king blew up all the stars. Maybe I did talk about this before, because okay, here's my thing. Here's my thing, right? Katamari Damacy starts off like how Iron Lung does, in the way of the stars are being destroyed. So in Katamari Damacy, basically the king of the cosmos destroys the stars and the moon, and then he's like, oh shoot. And so he calls up his son. He's like, hey man, we gotta roll up stuff. We gotta roll up stuff into balls. And whenever we do that, I will launch it into space and we'll replace the stars that way. And that's the game, and it's amazing. Aggressively Japanese, though. Like, they didn't... like, because I'm surprised. Listen, you know, because whenever they localized the game for America, literally all they did was just change the text from, like, Japanese to English. And that's amazing. Because there's so much stuff in that game, and you just play it. Oh, it's so good. I love that game so much. I'm like staring at my stream to make sure it's not gonna go down again. By the way, devastated redeems are not working. This is Metal Harbor. Let's see if you're right. It is. That's impressive. I'm impressed. It's like me in the Pokemon soundtrack. Pokemon Fire Red and Leaf Green on the Switch. Pokemon Fire Red and Leaf Green on the Switch. I need you guys to know that was the first Pokemon game, the first video game that I've ever played in my entire life. Fire Red. Oh! God, I'm happy. I'm so happy about that. Yeah, they're gonna be like 20 bucks. Which, honestly, I don't think is that bad. Because, listen, compared to, like, newer games, I don't know. I just think it's a good deal, like, honestly. And compared to the prices that you can buy them, you know, physical, like the real thing, dude, I think that 20 bucks is nothing to scoff at. Because at least, if they're emulating those games on the Switch, then they're going to be adding other games, other Pokemon games on the Switch. That is extremely exciting, because then more people will get to play them. And also, you know what's going to be great about that? Is that the physical copies for the games might actually decrease for collectors. Oh my god, because less people will be trying to buy them. Oh! Even though, you know, they're selling each language separately. Didn't they do that on the, eShop previously, too? I could be wrong. I don't know much about it. I just know Pokemon's gonna be there. My first Pokemon game was Mystery Dungeon Blue Rescue Team, but then, it was Fire Red. Oh, okay. So you know what's actually neat about Blue Rescue Team, like Red Rescue Team and Blue Rescue Team, is they were split between consoles. So you had Red Rescue Team, which was for the Game Boy Advance. Then you had Blue Rescue Team, which was solely for the DS. So both of the games had the same plot, but they were separated by Anyways, they were separated by console. And I don't know if they added any features between that, but it's neat because you can tell the difference between the music and stuff because the Game Boy had more limited audio channels than the DS. Super cool stuff. Moving ahead. No time for guessing, follow my pain instead. Okay, let's see this. I'll make it to prove it to you. Alright, hold on. Okay, Pokemon Red and Blue Rescue Team. They have a nearly identical story. Yep. Blue taking advantage of the dual screen systems, higher quality audio, and exclusive Pokemon. So that's probably the difference. I did get my hands on Pokemon Stinking Mystery Dungeon Explorers of Sky, though. That was cool. Only one thing to do. Ooh. Knuckles theme from Sonic Adventure 2. Bet. Let's see. I think it's... Knuckles theme kind of bumps. Get it, yeah. Yo. Man, I think Knuckles is 100% my favorite character in Sonic. Bro is awesome. He flies around, and it's neat, because, like, how does he do that? Everybody's like, it's his dreads, but, like, dude, that's impressive. Those things must be big if you're flying through the sky. Alright. I'm tracing again. Nobody look! Nobody look, I'm committing crimes. They're gonna shut me down again. It's just what I do. Get it, yo. Ooh, get it, yo. Yo. Guys, I love video games. I am going to be a game developer. Mark my words, it's gonna happen. This is a moment in history. The day I make a game is the day the world explodes with my power. We're making steps, we're making leaps, we're making bounds, and I can't show it yet because it's awesome. Anyways, it's been on my mind more recently than I think ever before, and you might have been thinking to yourself, wow, Krim, isn't that insane? You're talking about video games more and more each day. It's not a problem, but something's going on. Oh, crap. I've dropped my stylus. Anyways, I have ingredients. I just have to mix them up and put them in the oven to make games. I would love to play a Square Enix game. I would love to. One day. I think, because after I beat... Crap, what was on my list? After I beat... Listen, after I beat Katamari Reroll, I'm doing a hard cut back into playing Mother 3, which I sadly neglected because Katamari decided to sneak up on me and, you know, put me in a chokehold. But it's fine, because sometimes it happens. At least the game is short, though. I did technically beat it, So we'll see what happens. I did the credits and all that junk. But I guess according to El Papa, King of the Cosmos, there's still some stuff to do. And what that is, I actually don't know. But I do think I need to collect my cousins in the game. Oh my goodness. There we go. I do listen to the soundtracks for some of the games though. Some of them Square Enix games. Oh, I forgot to add his like little flute. No, yeah, literally. I love collecting them. I love rolling up cousins. I don't know who this cousin is, but they're like, they have a long neck. Hold on. What is it? I think it's like... It's this really tall cousin. Is their name Beyond? Wait. This is my favorite cousin in Katamari. And I need to run into them. I haven't done it yet, but I'm going to one day. Mark my stinking words. Look. Just a beautiful creature. Lovely. Lovely and loved by me. Alright, let's see. I gotta find new music to play. I had a gnome playlist going on the other day. My gnome music. It's pretty good. Let's find it. Hopefully none of this is copyright. Oh no, Gone Fishing music? Wait. That's perfect. I'm going back. We're listening to that instead. Cause I'm drawing fish. That's what kind of fish. Somewhat. Ugh, I love Katamari. It's so fun. You roll up stuff. I'm telling you, everybody needs to play it. Oh my. The 2 seconds I lock in. Everybody's gotta play it. I like how short Katamari is. But I feel like it's too short in some, regard. Because I just want to keep rolling things up. But I didn't know. I might try to, like, see if the levels change in Katamari Reroll. Because it kind of did on the one where I'm supposed to, like, roll up everything. The first game is so funny, though. And in the second one, whenever the little prince walks around, he, like, beatboxes and crap. The music in that game is so good. The music in Katamari is amazing. I love the soundtrack so much. Everybody look up and listen to the Katamari soundtrack. And that will convince you, wait, can I play that without getting murdered? I hope that I can. But if this stream gets silenced, you'll know why. Katamari soundtrack. And if this part has to go silent, that's okay. But we're listening to the soundtrack now of Katamari, and everybody has to be fine with it. This is my stream. It's so good. Let's see. I want to play the, Moon and the Prince Overture. Oh, this one. This is the one I want to play. Okay. This music just makes me want to roll up a ball, bro. And the art style is so silly. Yeah! Yeah, get it! Alright. Finally, after all these years, I can color this. Oh, I love the Katamari soundtrack. It's so good. Ooh, get it. Get it. Yeah, I'm sorry. The stinking sound alerts aren't working right now, Pomsky. I'm sorry. It's actually a crime. Oh, it's so great. The world is ending. I know. It's all because I talked about Nintendo. Bye-bye. I really hope this doesn't silence my stream. It's a video game soundtrack. It's okay. It's meant to be played. Get it. Like, just sit with me for a second. Imagine you have this sticky ball, and you're really tiny, and you're rolling it up because your dad is upset because he blew up the moon, and so you gotta roll up and replace it, right? You gotta roll up everything on Earth and replace the moon. Ah. Well, thank God this isn't a Nintendo game. It's actually PlayStation. Haha. Which is why I never played it as a kid, because I didn't have one of those. I hope they're nice to me, PlayStation. It is on the Switch now, too. You look like a PlayStation. Couldn't be me. Ona, hi! Hi, Ona. What's up, dude? Oh my gosh. Everybody make a space for me on the dance floor whenever Katamari Damacy stinking that soundtrack. Oh. Oh. Move a stinking side. brother's old. Tell him I said happy birthday. Ancient now. Doesn't help, actually. I'm turning 23 this year. That doesn't feel real. Ooh, it's kind of scary, actually. I'm like, whoa. I still feel 21. Nothing has changed. Na 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 na. Na 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 na. Prehistoric. Yo, dude, these things are like prehistoric. Na 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 na. Oh, beloved Earthbound Kraken, I need you. I want a plushie of the Earthbound Kraken one day so that I might be happier in my life. Cause, I mean, gosh, immense joy and whimsy, but even more so if the Kraken from Earthbound was physically with me. Hold on. I gotta play the Cherry Blossoms song in this game. Where is it? Where in the heck is it? I need the entire soundtrack now. I need it. Hold on. Where is it? Everlasting Love? No. I want Cherry Blossoms now. Dude, that's devastating. Hold on. Katamari. Cherry Blossoms. That's the song. That's what it's called. Yeah! Oh, everybody shut up. This is my jam. Pomsky. Oh my gosh. I will literally... Oh, I love this song. I put it on in the car sometimes whenever we're driving home from work. Oh, it's so good. I love it. Am I dead again? I hope not. Okay. I can. Na 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 na. It's so good. No idea what they're saying, but it's the best. Oh. Pomsky, I think so. And I'm pretty sure, depending on what Pokemon, you might be able to change, you might be able to, like, do it on your end as well. I can, let's see. It'll be easier, too. There you are! I think so. Oh, it's so good. Get it, little guys! Yeah! Sing it! Me, when there's a choir of children in any game. They do this in, I think it's one of the versions of Earthbound Beginnings, or Mother Begin... What? It's singing the first Mother game! Earthbound Beginnings, whatever. There's a CD track, and it has, like, a choir of children singing the, like, last song of the game. Loco Roco OST. Hopefully it doesn't get rid of... Yeah. They look so friendly! Who is that? The 8 melodies! The children singing it! Oh, it's so good. La la la. La 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 la. Na 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 na. It's so silly. Na na na. Ah. It is? What is this game? So I love the little like la 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 la. Get it, yeah. I love whenever I'm like rolling up crap in my Katamari, and the children just start singing, and then it's just like whimsy out the wazoo. You hear people screaming as I pick them up in my giant ball, and they're like, ah! It's great. It's just whimsical. I might actually change that. Oh, let's see. A little bit, yeah. Totoro. Maybe I'll play Katamari for like one day on stream. It's not like enough that I want to play like the whole thing for a session. I might, but like, oh, it's good. It's just good. Good game. Good game. Don't use them yet, because the sound alerts are not working currently. So, if you come back next week, whenever we stream again, you'd be able to use them. Just saying. Yes, yes. Oh yeah, I wanna play some of this now. What is this? Ooh, get it. That's so fun. Ooh. Is this a TV show? Will I get murdered for this? No, it's not. Okay, good. That's so fun! I've never heard of this game. Yeah. That's so whimsical. I love it. Ooh. Getting down and jiggy with the Loco Roco. Ooh, get it. That's so whimsical. It's made up? What? Am I evil? Wait. That's amazing. The language is made up? That's so funny. Ooh, get it. That's so whimsical. Music copyright Sony Computer Entertainment. Spare me! just for the sake of my entire stream, hopefully not being silenced, I'm gonna pause playing this music. It's too good though. Let's see, what were we were listening to fishing game music. And then Katamari. Katamari is so good. Video games are so great and grand and so whimsical and beautiful and great to play. No, I actually fully believe that, Pomsky. You've never steered me wrong with game suggestions and soundtracks. Like, actually, it's all so good. Me when recommendations good. Me when I get to play good game because recommendation. It's so funny to me, by the way, that the only reason why I didn't really play Earthbound sooner was the fact that I thought that it was like a Homestuck thing, and I didn't know what that was. Which is like the weirdest connection to try and draw ever. By the way, had nothing to do with that. I just thought it was similar. And so, but I knew that it was like, you know, Japanese because of, you know, Super Smash Bros. Yeah, I was like, that's a real game? Didn't know that was an experience that I could have. Well, I'm just glad that you cleared the air for me there, because I never would have played it. I don't think. And Lucas, can't forget about him. And no idea who they were. How silly. I mean, pretty silly. Like, but like, for that, I mean, that might have been extremely silly. But how silly does one have to be for that to happen? And I knew that, Toby Fox had, you know, been inspired by Earthbound in certain ways while making, you know, Undertale and Deltarune, but like, moderate to extremely silly. Ah. Thank you. I think this might have been an extreme, but I'm just happy that I know what Earthbound is. Clearly life-altering, information. Sans equals Ness? SNES? Oh! You just change one letter. Don't go overdosing on this. I'll try not to. Sans NAS? That's insane. I like how in the first Five Nights at Freddy's movie, MatPat, his character in the movie that's based on a game, his name tag says Ness because Scott Cawthon thought it was so funny. He made a Sans' Ness reference in the Five Nights at Freddy's movie. The first one is stupid. Oh, it kills me each time. Fried Nights at Denny's. They should do a collab. Fried Nights at Denny's. I think that would go pretty good. That would go over well. You know? Did I miss this? You might have, actually. It's in there. Hold on. Yeah, he's a waiter in Sparky's Diner, and his name tag says Ness. Hold on. There he is. And there's, what does that say? Zoom, ultra smoothing, do the thing. Ah! Anyways, there he is, Matthew Patthew and Ness. Yeah. Seriously? Oh, gosh, I should wear that at work. I don't think that I can wear that at work, but if I could, I would. I don't see a lot of the customers that come through at my job, but... Ah! I hate everything. It's sold out. Of course it is. And they're probably not gonna restock it either. Stinking stingy. Honestly, rightfully so, because who would buy that now since it's been like a couple of years? I would buy it though. Really? I have the Game Theory, the MatPat Game Theory U2s still in the box. It's the one that came out whenever he was like retiring, which actually I cried over. Dude, I kid you not. MatPat retired and Kindergarten 3 came out, and I haven't played it. I haven't watched anybody play it, because if it's not MatPat, then what's the point? If it's not MatPat, why? They played, him and Stephanie played it, and it was beautiful. It was great, you know? And then they're not playing it. He's probably playing it on his own, honestly. I miss you! By the way, MatPat, if you're hearing this, I enjoyed watching you play games. And also play games and talk about them. That was a pivotal experience for me, and it was joyous and fun, and I miss it, kind of. But I respect the decision. It's been a couple of years. It's like when Unisonis died, you know? Just like that. Oh, dude, yeah. They're my jam. This is good enough, right? Yeah. Dude, that was so crazy. I love doing Unisonis. So much. Ugh. Man, part of me now kind of wants to go back and break the rule of not, you know, letting the videos stay dead and going to, like, rewatch them. Because, in another sense, YOLO, if there's archives, I might as well. That was my crap. Oh, I did finish the Kraken, by the way. What do you guys think? Beautiful, isn't it? I know I wanted to do... What other fish are there? What other fish do we have? We have... Thank you, Pomsky. Tee-hee-hee. Let's see. Do I do the wee fish? The wee fishing? The rope fish are insane. I think I've brought these up on stream before, but these little freaks, look at them. He's just a little guy. I need to do, I think I'm gonna try to do, these guys. For the next ones. Dun, 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 dun. Bum, 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 ba-da. Bum, bum, ba-da, ba-dum. I gotta start with the king of the pond. The king of the pond! He's the biggest fish around! Yeah, they're from We Play. I don't know. I've never drawn these before. He's got a little goatee. Oh gosh, I ruined it! I love his itty bitty fin there. Relatively normal fish, gotta love it. I loved We Play as a kid, dude. That stuff was so much fun. Oh wait, I'm gonna add the Kraken to a folder so I can kind of just move them around whenever I need to. I'm gonna do change canvas size. Awesome. You're going over here. There. Let me draw a Wiimote from memory. Boom. That's it. That's it. Yeah. I'm doing the nunchucks as well. Kind of like that, you know? And then the console is just gonna be free floating. I'm gonna have to move this down a bit, I think. Oh, that was so much easier to draw than the stinking Earthbound Kraken. I might be able to add... I'm gonna add the little fish. The little fish. The green little freak. He wants it! are you disrupting the peas? Why would you... The peas? Why would you do that to the peas? Keep them in their pod. Can't have anything nice around here. Ugh. This is terrible news. I really want to draw. Hold on. I'm gonna do this one as well. Look at this thing. Oh! Nintendo fishes through the decades. Yes! Watching with no volume because live piano music is reverberating through the house. They'll never know. Longboard will never know what I'm saying. I like this one because he's got stripies on him. I'm gonna hide it though. Save that one for later. I love fish. If it isn't apparent enough. That's crazy. Valid though. There. My sister has our copy of We Play. Actually, no, it's not our copy. We used to have a copy of it, but I got it for her for Christmas one year, recently. Like, probably two years ago now? Anyways, I want to get one for myself. I'm so excited. I would play the crap out of that. Ah, see ya. Have fun at the party. Yeah, so okay, by the way, take this with a grain of salt. Like, this tiniest little ittiest bittiest grain of salt ever on the planet Earth. But I am planning on making these into stickers. Now, if I do that, if that actually happens, cool, but I might not. Yeah. Because I was talking to an artist buddy of mine at a Comic-Con, literally a couple weeks ago. And I was like, yeah, you know, I'd thought about setting up a booth at one of these places again, but I always forget these events happen, like, until literally, like, a day before, you know, the con starts. And she's like, oh man, you know, like, you gotta set up a booth. Like, come on, you gotta do it. And I was like, I don't know, but I told her I would try, and this is me doing that. So I'm setting up stuff. I'm at least trying to, you know? But again, there's no guarantee that I will turn them into stickers, but I would like to. But Pomsky, yes, I'll send you the Kraken. I'll send it to you. If it turns into a sticker, you get first dibs on Kraken. I'm gonna see if because I work where I work, you know, I think I might be able to get these, turned into, like, sticker sheets. Huh. Yeah! Oh my gosh, you're right. Bree got me a Franklin badge for, Christmas. And it's wonderful and great and grand. Yeah, I remember those. Perhaps, perchance. I still have plenty of them. I've been thinking about also doing like an online store with the leftover stock, but like, dude, I'm so non-committal. It's actually bad. Like, I like the idea of starting things, but I hate the idea of actually implementing them. And I know this is obvious. I just, you know, it's happened so many times, but it's one of those things. I think I might actually do it. I hope. Because I've been trying to actually finish out projects and start new things that I want to do. That's my goal. It's a pretty reasonable goal. But if I print these at my work, then I can cut them out myself and stuff. And it would be cheaper because I'm the one doing the labor. So I think they would just take out labor costs and I would just have to pay for the material. So I'm hoping to get them made through there. Oh man, I love working at a sign store. I love working at a place where I can just make things because signs. Need a sign? Yeah, I got you. That's my expertise. Kind of. Wait, did I put that on the wrong side? Oh, poop. Didn't I? I'm even looking at a reference. How did that happen? Wait a minute. Yeah, how did that happen? Ugh, I love the Wii. Such a good console. I might even kind of shorten that. Ah! Ah! Oh! There we go. I think more video games need fishing minigames in them. I'm gonna be so honest. One of the best consoles, literally. The Wii. Yes. Whenever I make a game, it's gonna have a fishing minigame in it. And if everybody says it's boring, they can shut up. The game's not out yet. I really, cause I think in the castle point and click game, me and my buddies are working on, I think that'll be a good one to add in there, cause we're planning on having a water level. So having like a mini game where you have to go fishing. Oh, that'd be great. I need to talk to Jordan about that. of the pond, whenever I was playing this game with my sister, though, I had such a stick up my butt because I wanted to keep winning no matter what. So competitive over this game on the Wii, dude. I did beat her quite a few times, just saying. But she also beat me just as equally. So it wasn't that crazy. But I love these fish so much. They're so silly. There we go. Let's see if I can just get it a little darker. So it feels like that. There we go. They're so whimsical. I wonder what Nintendo's next console is gonna be. I want it to be something good. I haven't bought a Switch 2 yet. Honestly, I don't know if I will for a while. But I also don't know if that console is gonna stay relevant and if I'll even want to buy it in the future. Which kind of sucks because, I don't know. I mean, I like to collect consoles and all that. There's just not a lot of incentive for me to buy a Switch 2 still, which is stinky. I kind of want to buy one, but I also don't at the same time. It's definitely a pickle. The type of pickle, the flavor of pickle, I don't know. Okay, I'm almost done with this fish. I need to get it done so I can end the stream. We have like 10 minutes left. Vaguely evil pickle. Slightly evil. Somewhat maniacal pickle. Debatable pickle. Imagine being a debatable pickle. Couldn't be me. If it was me, we'd have problems. And it would be clear. Not a clear pickle, but clear situation. Debating into a pickle, debating out of a pickle, or stinking pickle. Yeah. You know? Makes perfect sense. I can get pretty debatable. Oh no! Oh my gosh. Listen, that part of history I'd forgotten about. Not me as a pickle, but, you know. Pickle, you know who. Starts with an R. And it gives me the ick. I'm almost done with this, by the way, gamers. I love the Wii. Ah, such a good console. Oh! Gosh! Oh, that was scary! Oh, it's scary! Okay, there we go. It was terrifying, guys. crap, it's still purple. Purple guy! I'm almost done! What a console. Now I'm gonna be thinking about the Wii. Ah, oh, it's beautiful. Beautiful and clean. Fresh and pristine. The man behind the fissure. My alter ego is just an angry fisherman. And instead of the purple guy, it's the blue guy. And instead of killing kids, I kill fish. And I stuff them in a bucket instead of an animatronic suit. Don't tell anybody I'm killing fish now. Not actually killing fish. That could be a lie, though, for legal reasons. But I would never, ever, 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 ever clarify what I'm doing. And so, therefore, you have to guess. And if you guess wrong, then you have to leave. And that's the rule. So you better not guess wrong on the limited information that I gave you, because that would suck for you, wouldn't it? It might suck. The fisher behind the slaughter. Oh, I forgot they had like an actual fishing Wiimote. Oh, I forgot the dang little wrist strap. As if that mattered on the Wii. Who uses this thing? Not me. Ha! Crazy talk. I want my Wii remote to get thrown into the wall, not stay out of it. It's only natural. I'm done. This turned out great! Ha! That's really funny. Anyways. But fish hold grudges. They hold really big grudges. Big fat ones. Alright. I'm actually surprised that I got so far as to draw 2. The eel was already here. The eel from Mario 64 already existed. The other 2, these are new. Anyways, I am gonna go ahead and call the stream here. Next week, we're gonna play Earthbound again. Hopefully, because again, Saturdays get busy, right? So if I'm not here next Saturday, don't be surprised. I really want to be here next Saturday. So I think I will be. Plan on it. I'm planning on it, so you do that too. Anyways, I will see you guys later. Bye!